Alright, hey guys, here we are, hole number 1 for the Pro Division Summer Major. Going to be the first look at some of these new holes. So let's see what the wind setup is here. It dictates the way that I typically like to go on this one. So you can see nice straight wind, especially if you can get it over here. So I may just kind of intentionally lay up over here. Thinking maybe even go, that's a tough call, whether or not to go right here or just kind of stay out to this left. One thing that I am going to do is, not worry about every last yard. Not too worried about that. I'm going to go about 4 rings, a little bit of curl. I really don't need to take advantage of getting every yard out of this fairway. So more importantly, I just want to make sure that it stays in the fairway. And try to give myself a nice angle. One of the things that I want to try to avoid is getting in between clubs. So I'd either like it to be at sniper range pretty easily or B52 range-ish, depending on, your long iron that you have in this. You'll typically need at least like a B52-4 before you can really start playing with it in tournaments. Now, one of the main reasons that I don't go this way is because you'll see opponent's going to have a straight side wind. So, in my opinion, makes the hole just a little bit tougher. And sure enough, as you can see, I actually did put myself kind of in between clubs here. So I almost did need to go just a little bit more, of course. I mean, what I had in mind here, guys, is going off this rough for a rough bump. And as you can see, it's kind of going to make things very challenging to do. But that's the shot that I recommend, is that you just get just a little bit more aggressive than I just did there. Now what I'm going to try to do is land up here, I guess. And we're going to just kind of change the way that we play this. So at max club, I'm going to assume that I already went a couple rings and only go this. Probably only went 2.5 rings there. I caught a great ball anyway. It's not going to matter. Just going to shoot out to the left. But you'll see that I kind of under-adjust on purpose. And the main reason is because I'm moving down the lower ground. And I know that the ball's not going to carry as far. So you do got to be a little bit careful. But you can see kind of the wind angle that opponent has here. Had I put on Goliath still, I probably would have been able to do that bump. So that's something to keep in mind. I think I drove it far enough there to still do that rough bump with a Goliath. So probably something to worth thinking about, as that's primarily what I was trying to do. Alternatively, you can go out to that left off the tee, and you could just put it in easy sniper range where you don't get in between. You see, I almost kind of left it in that. That's what I was trying to mention. But it was also my first time going that way. So I really didn't know. I was just trying to, and that's why I was trying to keep it back, because I was like, well, I want to keep it in sniper range. It looks like I just got just a little bit too close. But keep those tips in mind. Good luck with that hole, and catch you guys on 2.